Christmas in July cards, and I pulled out a whole bunch of things. Now, I put away, well, I didn't put them away. I moved the things that I already had on my desk. But I pulled out a bunch of different things because, one, I wanted to use some of the brads that I have, and two, I wanted to show you guys that you do not have to spend a whole bunch of money on a whole bunch of things like stamps and dies and die cutters and all that stuff. You do not have to do that. This stamp set that I got this on eBay. I'm using this sentiment right here. It says, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." It stamps out very pretty. It comes from China. It's a silicone, probably, stamp set, you know, for a couple of dollars, and it was free shipping. A couple of dollars, I got a cute little stamp set. And that is the one that we're using on the inside of the card. Now, for the outside of the card, I got out a whole bunch of things, like I said. I picked these guys up at Dollar Tree around Christmas time last year. Can you still find things like this? Yes. Can you find them at Dollar Tree currently? No. Because again, this is being filmed for Christmas in July, right? However, as you guys are seeing this, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, places like that, the big box stores, are putting out their Christmas stuff. So you could probably find something similar. These are the ones that have the little glue dot on the back. Will I use these today? I don't know, because I'm kind of honed in on brads. Recently, I purchased these from Tuesday Morning. There's 18 in here, and aren't they adorable? I think so. Also, currently, you can still buy those large packages of Christmas buttons that I got around Christmas last year. You can still buy those right now at Tuesday Morning. I saw them the other day. My base is in that retro green. I refer to it as 70s green because many things were this color in the 70s. I grew up in that era. I remember it very well. So, I'm using this cardstock that came out of a 12 by 12 paper stack that I had. I think it's a Paper Studio. Let me look. It came out of this set from Tuesday Morning. It's an American Crafts. It has a lot of fun retro, or, yeah, I refer to this more as like a vintage, or, yeah, more like vintage. So, that is my, my fun cardstock, you know, that has a pattern on it, a patterned cardstock. That's what I'm looking for. I got out a burgundy ribbon that you can currently buy. This is just like a satin ribbon. You can buy this at Walmart or any of the big box stores. But I don't know if you can find these anymore. You might be able to find them on eBay, but I'm not certain. These guys I got from Oriental Trading, not last year, but year before, and they're metal, and they're brads. These little brad things. I absolutely love these guys, and they're huge. See how big they are? I love them. And they have like glitter and then epoxy over the glitter on top of metal. So I really like these. I got these from Oriental Trading. They all came in one package, and I believe there was 12 total. I think 4 of each design, and I only paid a couple of dollars for them. So you might check their clearance on Oriental Trading. They're a little bit slow to ship, but not as bad as some places. Also from Oriental Trading, I got a set that had these guys in it. It has the little Christmas tree, the little peppermint candy, and then a little cupcake with red and green on it. And these are ones that you can run a ribbon through. I am probably going to use, well, no. I'm probably going to use this Christmas tree. So let's go ahead and run my ribbon through it. See, aren't those cute? I think it's going to be adorable. So we'll put these guys off to the side. Then from Hobby Lobby, I found these guys last year on their clearance aisle. So I picked them up. They're brads. And they look like so much fun. Haven't used any of them yet. As for your outside sentiment, the one that you're going to put on the outside, this is part of a cut apart that was in one of my 12 by 12 paper stacks. This guy, believe it or not, is a gift tag. I'm real good about using those on cards because you can get a wide variety. And I bet you can go into your Christmas gift wrap right now, where you keep your tags, your gift wraps, and all of those things. Pull out your tags and look at them from a card maker viewpoint and see which ones you would want to use on the front of a card. There's a lot that I don't have, and I'm okay with that. I'm good with that, you know, so I don't want people to think that they have to go out and buy all of these things to be able to make some super cute or super beautiful cards, because it's simply not the case. I want this guy over here. Let's put it right about here. Wait. I got this hole punch at a yard sale, along with my ATG and several other crafty things at the beginning of last year. I don't want to put that on that angle. Isn't that cute? I like it. Let's do it. And then I'll give you my measurements on this. Let me put some tape down for my ribbon. And with ribbons, remember, you do not have to put them straight across. You can put them on the diagonal. You can put them any way you want to put them. Especially when you're the one making the card. You know what I mean? If you go into the store and you look at their cards, everything looks real similar to one another. That's the joy of making cards, is making them different, making them unique, you know? That's what I like about it anyway. I think that's going to be cute. I may have to cut my bow down some, which is fine. I can do that. Alright, now that I've talked all of this time, my card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 to make an A2 size base. Then I have one of these pieces to go on the inside as well. It is cut at 4 1/8 by, I believe, 5 3/8. Yes, 5 3/8. And then I have a white piece that's going to go on top of that I've already stamped. This sentiment, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." I stamped it up higher so that I could write whatever I wanted to in it. But I'm also going to put something down here in this corner. Not sure yet what I want to put down there. This white piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. So that goes on the inside. And then this piece here at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. It just, to me, is more appealing to my eye. I don't know. Others may not agree, and that's okay. That's what's cool about this, is that we don't all have to agree. I mean, as long as people are not bickering, arguing, and being ugly to one another, that's what matters, right? Is that people aren't being ugly to one another. You know, I've said a number of times in a number of videos that people need to learn to show more love, tolerance, and acceptance of one another, and allow people to be exactly who they are, where they are in their path of life. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's path is the same. And that's okay. That's the wonderful thing about this life, is that we do not all have to be exactly alike. We do not all have to, whoops, put this down a little too low. We do not all have to dance to the same beat of the drum, you know what I mean? We can be different and unique and wonderful, and that's awesome. When I first got this ATG, I hated it. I hated it, I hated it, I hated it. It was so big, so bulky, and I just could not get used to it. And I forced myself to keep using it. One, because I bought it. Yes, I got it for only $5 at a yard sale. So I got it for a fantastic deal. But I did spend the money to buy it. So I needed to force myself to try and use it. If I wasn't going to use it, I needed to get rid of it. And the more I used it, the more I've grown to really like it. I reach for it more often than I do others. Right here. Why not? I have really enjoyed paper crafts, and it has really it's helped me in a lot of ways get off my lazy butt and do something else, you know, because sometimes it's easier to come in and turn on YouTube or turn on the TV or turn on anything on online, Netflix, whatever. It's really easy to do that and to just stare at that as opposed to using the creative side of your brain. So the thing I like about it is it kind of got me out of the funk of doing that, and it forced me to use the creative side of my brain. Did I put that on straight? No. Yeah, I did. I think the silver's throwing me off. Let's use... what do I want to put on the inside here? This one would go perfect, so let's use it. Limbaland. There. See, it's coming together pretty easy, and I could leave it, except that we all know that I over embellish, so I'm not going to leave it. I'm going to put this down here in this corner. Here, my son. Out and about. Let's see. I guess it'd help if I put it with the bow upward and the package not upside down. Good grief. Come on. There we go. Alright, because I don't want to over embellish this time, I've got to figure out what else I know I want to use those sequins. And shoot, I could even use the light bluish green ones because it's in this paper. Uh-oh. Let's see. That's cute. Alright, let's play up this 70s green. Those of you that are in my age range, you probably have seen this green a number of times when you were a kid too. Alright, leave it alone. Quit messing with it. And then, because this is a brighter green, it does still have that 70s green in it. I'm going to add some of the brighter green and the, like the Kelly green, along with that 70s green. That's not its proper name. I don't know what its proper name is. Thanks for spending a little time with me, guys. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this along with my goofiness and my chattiness. Hope you guys have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Bye, guys.